G'day everybody and welcome to a new video. I have been away for a little while. I've been on another mission. Today I wanted to show you something that I've been riding for quite a while now, and it's not an electric skateboard, it's not a mountain board, it's not an all-terrain board, it's a scooter. Alright, so what you got here is the Emove Cruiser. This has been around for quite a while. It's got a very big social media popularity for this particular cruiser. This scooter is one of the most popular electric scooters in this category. And by category, you can go 100 kilometers in range on this on a single charge. That's pretty cool. Let me take you through the rest of the specs. So let's first start off with the features of this scooter. I want to show you, this is something I haven't seen on a scooter before. It has keys. So to turn it on, you flick it on like that. You can see in here, I haven't even removed the plastic on top of this, but you can see it's saying 56.7, and that is how many volts it's got right now. Then you've got the power on up here to turn on the details in the system. You can see how fast you're going. You can see the charge. You can set the time. You can set as well a speed mode on the right hand side there too. And just like any kind of scooter, you cannot accelerate until you get moving. I like that feature. You've got dual brakes on the left and the right hand side, one for the front and one for the back. And the really good thing is, just gonna flip you over here, when you brake, the lights will show as well. You can turn those lights off during the day. There's a little controller right here. You just switch it on, switch it off, and it will change the wheel. It will change on the back there, as well as on the front. There is a nice big light on the front there to get you through if you are riding at night time too. The other little button on here as well is a horn, which sounds pretty sweet. If you hold it down, it sounds like that. It's very loud. It's going to let people know that you're around. It's also a really good safety measure to have that horn. It's something that is missing on electric skateboards and mountain boards. If you're going along and someone's in front of you, just to let them know that you're coming along, just to watch out. Now, what's really cool here, this has blinkers. So you can see underneath, there are blinkers. So if anybody is behind you and you want to let them know what you're doing, you've got both left and right blinkers. So you really don't have to let anybody know. You don't have to use hand gestures, that kind of thing, which I'm used to. I normally go like this to turn right, or obviously the other to go left, or put your hand up with a closed fist that you're about to stop. But with this, having your brake lights, you've also got your horn, you've got your indicators. You're pretty safe in terms of looking after yourself and other people, as well as the brakes. Now, in terms of the hydraulics, have a look at this. It does have front suspension, you can see it right there, and it also has back suspension on the back there as well. So it is a very nice, smooth scooter experience. Now you're probably thinking about range. Sorry, you're probably thinking about speed. I've had this up to comfortably 49 kilometers an hour, and this can easily get up to that, no sweat. And I've just noticed the time underneath is the time that it is elapsed that you've been riding for, which is quite a good thing. When you think about it, if this has got 100k range, you want to maybe know how long you've been riding for, would be quite cool. And in all the rides that I've done, I've never had a problem with battery. You could probably ride this all week to work, depending on how far it is to work, and not even have to worry about that battery anxiety. So as you can see here, if you're riding this particular scooter, this is what you'd be looking at. Your key to turn it on, you then power on the machine, you then can use the accelerator nice and easily. And by the way, you can also get a thumb one as an accessory, or you can get a twist, which you might be used to on a motorcycle. Then over on the side here, you've got your lights, which are both front and back, and then you've got your horn, and that is pretty much the setup. You can also get, for the mount right here, you can get your mobile phone holder, and there's a bunch of other stuff you can do, as well as you can get a seat mounted using these two right here. But enough about all the tech. The motors, you probably want to know about the battery. Off to Bluey at base camp. Bluey, Tell them all about the Emove Cruiser details.
No worries, mate. 6.30 amp hour 52 volt LG battery is standard. Brushless DC motor at the rear. Pneumatic car grade tires, no inner tubes. 20-degree hill climbing, and 0 to 25 kilometers in 3.4 seconds.
Yeah, thanks for that, mate. Now, a couple of details you may have missed. What's the weight that you can get on this scooter?
It's pretty impressive, Jay. Carry load of 160 kgs. So you can have 2 riders on the cruiser at the same time.
160 kilos?
Yes, that is what I said.
Damn, that's pretty good. Now, if you're not going to be 160 kilos, and if you are, that's okay too. You can definitely use this scooter, but that is more designed for 2 people to be riding on this scooter at the same time. Have a look at the width of this as well. I'm going to call it a deck because it pretty much looks like a skateboard deck, right? Have a look at my foot on here. You can see I can put my whole foot on just like a skateboard, and it's still just hanging over the edge just a little bit. But there is so much space on here. If I was to put my feet here, you can see I could put another person right next to me there. That is what it's for. If you want to commute and you want someone on the back with you, no problem. You can do that if it's a partner, if you're picking up, or if you need to go somewhere, if you're giving someone a lift. That is another cool feature about this. It has got so much power and it's got so much versatility that's why everybody seems to be choosing right now an Emove Cruiser. And now I know there's going to be a whole bunch of you out there saying there's a whole bunch of other bigger scooters out there that can do it, but at this price range, which is around the $2,500 Australian dollar price, you are going to not be able to find something that is this versatile. Very well custom built, IP68. You can ride this in the rain, you can wash it in the rain, you can do whatever you want in the rain with this electric scooter. I love that it's got these mud flaps as well on here. If you are a commuter, you're wearing a suit, you're not going to get all that mud splashing up on you if you do go into the mud. You've got an easy way to fold this down too. You pretty much pull that out, this slides down, clicks back into place. Happy days. And if you are going to be storing this outside somewhere, if you're at a concert or a sporting event and you need to clamp this to a pole of some sort, this here is solid steel. You can actually put your lock through this and tie it up somewhere. There is no way anybody can steal your scooter. And the other good thing too is if they don't have the key, there is no way that they can turn this scooter on. So take that key with you, happy days. So I'm going to try and do my best right now to show you what it's like to ride this scooter. Holding a camera on a scooter that requires both arms is sometimes a little bit challenging. So if it looks crap, that's why you know. Let's get out there and have a go. All right, so we're out now on the scooter. Just tilt it up a little bit. There we go. And it's very quiet. It's a weekend here at Monash Uni Clayton. So we should be able to do some decent, here we go, here's a nice speed path. I'll explain to you how fast we're going right now. Knees are bent. 35 Ks already. We're going super straight, 42 Ks an hour, 43. I better slow down. And we just went past some people obviously doing a bit of work on the weekend, but I'm still cruising along at 35 Ks. You got to be careful around like the main town centre of the university too. You don't want any security to come out and say, you shouldn't be doing 35 Ks an hour. But that's the thing, if you're running late, if your current class is on one side of the uni and you got a class on the other side, you can very easily get over and get to that class you need to go to. So yeah, if you do go to uni or if you do work, this thing is just insane. And imagine all the money you're saving on parking and licenses and fuel and all that stuff if you can do it electric. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? All right, here we go. Here's a nice big long straight. Not too many people along, already at 30 Ks. 44 Ks, 46, 47. I reckon I should slow it down now. But you'll be able to tell with the trees going past me and everything, we're going fast. Here's my famous test trap, by the way, too. I know you can still hear me. Not too many people around, but I'll tell you how fast we're going right now. Up to 30 already. So just going around this bend at 35 Ks, normally on a skateboard I'd be thinking that was a pretty good speed, but this is just, you can see it just wants to kick, it wants to go. Here we go. Whoa, 44 without flinching. Pretty happy, pretty in love with this scooter. And as I said, I've been riding this almost every day to work, there and back. It's got lots of people talking at my office. People want to know, people want to try it, people are very keen to learn more about the scooter. revolution that's happening right now all over the world. More and more people take this up because they can get to where they need to go without having to be in a cramped tram or train or bus or car, for that matter, in an Uber. They can get where they want to go easily without affecting their health, without affecting their mental wellness as well. That's a massive thing too. So I'm all for scooters, I'm all for skateboards, I'm all for anything electric. Simply get around, have fun, get out of those coffin cars and enjoy yourself on the way to work or wherever it is you're going. That is why I do what I do. Right now we are going to do an incline test. I'm going down the incline at the moment. Nice and easy, no brakes, no acceleration. And coming up soon is quite an incline. It's about your 20% mark, like they were talking about. Have a look at this. Straight up, slight drop in acceleration, but it got to about from 30 kilometers roughly down to 20 kilometers going up that hill. Now I want to see what would happen if I started on that hill. You can see there's even fencing on this to try and stop people from dropping you, so it's something you can hold on to. All right, starting from stop, mode 3, here we go. Oh, I've got to push a little bit, just like scooters, but here we go, push. Let's see what it can get up to. It gets up to 13k, drop to 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, but it got up it. Now, I don't know another scooter that could do that. Most likely, most skateboards couldn't even do that, so that just shows you the power of this scooter. It's got power. And in terms of how much power left, it's at 100% still. Yeah! Alright, so there you go. That is the Emove scooter. If you want one, there is a local distributor right here in Australia that'll hook you up. Go and check them out. Link below. It's also right down here. Go and have a look at that website. They have some incredible three other scooters that you can get from them, this being one of them. I absolutely love this scooter. I park about 10 k's away from my office just so I can scoot like this on the way to work and on the way out. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. It is sensational. And if you go and have a look at the Facebook links, I'll put down below too, to all the communities that do love this Emove movement. Go and check them out. It's insane. All right, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, like this if you haven't, and we'll see you on the next video. Time to get on the chopper. See you guys later.